everybody changmalo test le the thing ngi giro zeni dumbe gi lobse respiration in organism lagi an lobse di part 2 video di cha de do. So part 2 di nganzo lobse ni ngu so ma tro kong la ani ngi kyoran zo thangbo slide chik ding giro slide di gi kyoran zo lobse mangbo ji ya so nyam do connect ji tenso do cha de wor. So see body system, circulatory system, respiratory system, and digestive system. Movement zula sing that see. So dinde chije there is a word which is called body system. So these body systems are nothing but organ systems, different organ systems in our body. But so you will learn more detail about the different kinds of organ systems. Himene system la du khandiji ko na mangbuchik group chik ra chase chung dine mangbuchigi common function chik chi tu na dinde de la system nen ko re. Right now see respiratory system do himena there is a lungs, there is a nose, there is a windpipe. They are called respiratory system. Digestive system narala mouth, stomach, liver, pancreas, large intestine, small intestine, and anus. So these are called system. The circulatory system they used to circulate the blood in our body. Respiratory system group of organ which perform a common function, a specific function that system like do. How do we breathe? As a human, as an animal, how do we breathe? And so breathe conditions. So before going into the actual chapter, I would like to give you the definition of breathing. What is mean by breathing? So in previous chapter we learned about the definition of respiration, and we also touched little bit about the breathing. But in this slide, I will define what is breathing. So breathing is process of intake or inhale of oxygen. We intake oxygen in our body and we remove carbon dioxide gas from our body. That is process is called breathing. Intake inhale of oxygen, exhale outlet of carbon dioxide from our body is called breathing. Breathing lana nganzu gi chik chik uk tongwa lejura uk tongwa ondir. The part of the organ system, in order to breathe, in order to take in oxygen, in order for the carbon dioxide to remove from our body, there is group of organs which perform such function. Manzugi subu nalola ani subugi chashe mangboji yanyam do lega chije breathing di uktongli di chichugora dindegi chashe mangbo dunzo ra part of organ system responsible for the breathing to take place in a human being. That is called respiratory system. So respiratory system na kharebe. Respiratory system is a part of organ system in our body which help and which is responsible for the breathing to take place. That is called respiratory system. That's in a respiratory system gi chik parshte man parti dinde cha de gode. Di korang la label yor darwa. Label label chinang mangbo shiuyor. But for the case of class 7 giche do label chinang di gele din ma dingirwa. See. So now this image is the respiratory system. So these points are necessary for you to learn. You do learn as a class 7. Class 7 student these are the things which you have to know. So starting from the nasal cavity. The nasal cavity la dirwa dinganzu gi nagu tang nagu nostril che nose che di nalo gi nagu gi nalo la passage tongba no sangma la we called it nasal cavity, which include nose and nostril nagu gi ingang che nagu khonang che di nalo gi passage tongba sangma la we called it nasal cavity, through which we breathe in, through which we breathe out. Chaswa new the windpipe let's tell do okay windpipe che dine lungs, pair of lungs manzo pege thone shebana lower ledra lower ni che trachea or windpipe thona chigwa che dinma bronchi la na ta di kharcha la na windpipe dinema droding gi shingdong gi dongbu dang di gi yel khan shi chader bronchi chaza chaje chung rogor ani bronchi de thando ma sub division na ma divide chawa na bronchioles chaza bronchioles ki di wa de la mouth da that is called diaphragm pu mangbo chi gi ya diagram la de remove la jor diagram figure da thu gi the diaphragm 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 lani gd silent re that these are the various respiratory organs which are there in the respiratory system, which you should know as a class 7. Remove a tissue what you want to dig remove the general the respiratory system in human. The human respiratory system the part the how do it function? So see nasal cavity, pharynx larynx voice box la kore and bronchioles to bronchi do trachea or windpipe la so lungs alveoli is there is a word called alveoli that is in the juvenile la you will learn in detail. I mean alveoli na khala na cho ta lowe na lo la lung ya legoro when we inhale manji oxygen ya intake of oxygen is there chana oxygen di lowe na lo la we need to store it somewhere remare mention ngazo thomla drove ka so ngazo chelu sa gi ngazo gi reku ki du ra dine chi go ji ya kimjang la thombe na lo la chu sa la ra ngazo thomba ji go ra remare dine chi go ji ya lungs na lo la lung dun zo sa sa gi chache chung dun zo la ngazo gi alveoli le ra chache chung la ni alveoli gi wala diaphragm la da ta china ngazo uk tong le khandi chi gi do desiga. These nodes tangi drama nodes directly from the textbook nema deshe gyawat na chigbo chigyan textbook in nodes redra. When we take in air through the nostril manzo gi nagu gi chashi nagu ni ya lung lembai nalar ra we take in air through the nostril nagu ni ya lingirwa. When we inhale air manzo gi air the inhale chewe kapso it passes through our nostril into the nasal cavity nagu gi igane nagu gi tongba gi pat nalo chashele ya dugre lar ta dela kyanzo la tiwa ni sumji samno ni sum tangar china why do we take in air through the nose? Why not we can do it through the mouth? Remare anzo nagu kan khasha sonere we can breathe anzo breathe chitu da china it is same way remare nagu ni chewa da khani chewa ni la kewar kemindus ultimately it will pass through the windpipe or trachea and into the lungs dures kala dosa logar air dosa logar food dosa di food pipe esophagus ra chena kewar on di kyanzu samlo da nagu ni ugya khajin lengorbe ni khania u khajin lengorbe korangi ni nganzu gi respiratory system nalo la we should also include mouth la siro migi sang dosu di samlo tangda ra kharchini nagu ni u lemwa na why do we keep on mentioning nostril ra di nenga yor di nalo ra nagu nalo gi pu nagu nalo pu yorang anzo digi kebar chik cha de ore. Okay, new de la when we inhale air la du air di khare thane de la right now what is that air contain anzo atmosphere gi di kha structure graph na ta wa na ra mangshu di 72% the nitrogen re 2021 the oxygen re chana there is more plenty of nitrogen than oxygen chana nganzu gi dizam maimba nganzu nyekho la 1% nalo la gas mangbu shiujor ta nganzu inhale chewe kapso gas tunzu chasang khari yowa di nyekho la khang yowa changma ya nganzu gi subuna jugor ta di mangyong gi khewa sogor nitrogen then oxygen then other gas leni yimbayne 딱 가르치래. 애도 창말레니 창망 안절 배주 고르베. carbon dioxide yar레니 배주 고르베. 라이드 티월리로. the next 가르쳐야 도 아주 들마 따기 나와. Okay, the second point. So we inhale air which pass through the nostril into the nasal cavity, and from nasal cavity ne, it will pass down through the trachea or windpipe to the lungs na jorgi ta lungs na jor azu phazu sajiji ne sajila draw na stick ji yang re ra thangbu nasal cavity ni ro ma trachea yang na windpipe gyu che ma lungs na jor re la ta lungs na jor da. Pair of lungs are present in the chest cavity. Chana lungs di khawa yorebe nganzu supu gi ro chest ki part de la pair of lungs di yorelar. This cavity is surrounded by rib cage on the side. Dinde gi lungs di protect chela, we have rib cage. Nganzu gi zina thokbe gi lobje na body movement na lo nganzu gi rugo gi kola jik jangwa. So rib cage specially protect that important organ in our body called lungs di ngesu protect chingeche. Di wadera khadu ta lungs ki wadera khadu there is a diaphragm lana khare lanalar. It is a large chembo yowache muscular sheet muscle gi swesha gyoji relar. Diaphragm is a muscle sheet khajin lawala koma chada na shiro ma tapta. So this is a large muscular sheet. Muscle which is like sheet shape, not that other sheet. It is SHEET sheet na ngaju chada lejo nyekep ladi. Diaphragm dilaga zo khalana, it forms floors on the chest cavity. Chest cavity jora digi floor mazu lungs da zo changma gi ani ma base to jora di diaphragm chagre niwa de la diaphragm digi sukbu gi upper body part lower body part di yawa chest de ngazu diaphragm ne yawa chegor. Sang diaphragm gi yandap la we can mention it as a upper body part, and the diaphragm gi main do sangmarwa we call them as a lower body part. So see, tang yamangi theotiso air mangbu shiu lego res. Air mangbu nalone we need oxygen only. Tachina air donzo nalone filter chura. Tom nalola kushu mangbu shiu du de marala gowe kushu di ngegi ya damgira sopso du tangbori sha khande taira dina chibwe yang. There is a small sac-like structure called alveoli. Alveoli dwa. Ta alveoli na lungli ro. Alveoli gi sula kharir, which is surrounded by the blood capillaries. Alveoli gi sula ro blood capillaries dine mangbu shiu yorelar. Blood capillaries lana ro thakza de la kor nganzu thakza jura. Thakza de la blood capillaries layer. Tachina dinde gi thakza gi nalo la kharo na tha gyug deora. And tha nalo la yewa chewa na ro we have RBC, WBC, platelets, plasma len yewa mangbu jir. Tata na nge so khatior RBC, red blood cell. So alveoli gi sula blood capillaries do thakze nalo la tha gyugu du tha nalo ne RBC gi kharchi dlana. Ta alveoli na le sha gyugi gas nalo ne it only bind with oxygen. Oxygen donso sangma konyam do binding chi mixe gi kasere bonding yongche ani RBC will take all the oxygen from here, and then this blood flow throughout the body with the help of circulatory system. Redo 제상 lung mangbo ya ingest ya nanglo lego re de yimene konzu changma subunal dogoman kajin konzu dige alveoli le sayo shugula ta subunal phasu ki dongi di sulana. It is the blood nanglo ne RBC bind only with oxygen. Korangi pargi yang manzo lock and key la dine yora dimi konja jigla dimi jig la wana si to konja jigla ro dimi mangbo shiu dinde gyutwe yo mara dine ne si chemical reaction zo yan dinde target sosogi reaction chisa target organ na shi chigwa jigyang chinira. RBC only bind with oxygen and carry it throughout our body with the help of heart. Remare dinde chicheni nganzo isupu na oxygen ni yama legor ta oxygen di cell na lesani khachire ani now respiration process di chungor. Respiration chungor kapso dinde gi ni food di to energy la convert chi as we already learn ngazo ma jangsarwa sa respiration alola dinde gi glucose dine to energy sugure with the help of oxygen, that is called aerobic respiration. The aerobic respiration chungje as a result energy nyam do carbon dioxide nguri han carbon dioxide the same process gyuche RBC gi gyuche so lungs usa lire alveoli ne khaji nya carbon dioxide ma thengir. Okay. Tachina nganzu girwa lungs nanglo la respiratory system gi laga khade chebe de nganzu thong charwa. Ta dile ke chawa chi dikhala movement of diaphragm and rib cage. Tangwe su uk tangwe kapsurwa diaphragm gi movement dang rib cage or lungs gi movement di halebe ke chembor. Ta di nganzu gi gochu gu ejire. Chena dik khandistre la na lar. Ta uk tang la di we have two process. Inhalation, exhalation. Inhale, exhale niwa. During inhale cheyo kapso kyorang sangmarwa tanda video di tagedegi you keep your hands on your chest part la sha ugya tangda you inhale you exhale remare inhale cheyo kapso your hand will feel there is a moving up, there is a rise of ribs tunzu ya lir uktangwe kapso lidwa ribs ya dure and outward chilo le thomon nang sin cha dire and ribs ya move cheyo kapso khachir the diaphragm which is there act as a floor for the chest cavity moves down diaphragm di ma move chir dinde move china khachugolana chodi khachugolana delatache this movement increase the space in our chest cavity manju gi lungs the expand chagor lungs the expand chisa gi saja ragor ngama in the diaphragm gi ka deora the diaphragm di ma move china kol thandu saja mangbu rasura maso dinde saja mangbu rawa sonza khajir air rush in down air rush down into the lungs nalo air mangbu shiuji ya le thwe nibodi lego relar in air le wana khalir then the lungs will get fill up with the air chaza tadi di la sigda inhale kabzo khajide diaphragm red part di ma move chidu lungs the expand chaidu rib cage di chulo legyo na chida okay ta during exhalation exhale chiwe kapso un kharchigires now it is the opposite of inhalation inhale chiwe kapso ribs comes up rise up and outward ta during exhalation kapso ribs moves down rib di ma move chidu ra and inward move chidu not outward inward move chidu and diaphragm di move back to its original position ngama kona original position khang yegedala moves up dinde moves up china korani nyamdo lewe tuzu de la khajir dile yesha yu air de khajir it will flow out from it pension nga zu gambu jik sharwa gambu phu gya gyojik se gala sha ganema nemba na khajilana tako se nalonen dimeyo mare ganema pressure gedu inko air de dosamidu khajir de duda dine chibojya ribs moves down ladi lungs di moves down chigore and the diaphragm moves up squeeze na ji charo squeeze kila tsirwa na shi tsirwe ne gabdo khajor this reduces the size of the chest cavity and the air is pushes out of lungs ni ma air di push chigore pension de sigda that the inhale di reda remove that we will look at exhale kapsta de diaphragm yaranja move chire in chest di moves inward chisuna dinma saja nyung chaso na air is pushes out from your lungs through the windpipe and through the nostril tadine kyanangzo ta chena did you see the movement of lungs movement di ngosu thongyu we la na ngazo mi shakchu chiwa dan dine mas thongmara chena we can make a model lungs ki movement khandiresha ok tonglen chiwa so khandiresha la di ngazo model serda model di khandido shre la na pele lote model di segyo gi par dinde ngosu segyo dinde chader kyanang bisleri bottle jigore bisleri bottle di capture che an ko kasha ra wagi kini ra kasha che ta kasha an kyanang la khargola ni you need two straw ni go juice tun tunge ko straw yora straw ni che and is two small balloon for each straw de la balloon risha and one big balloon which will act as a cover wagi kasha gyo di gala balloon chande dicha khaka an konju changma khargola ni airtight sha and almost your model is almost done the model del sigda right side del sigda ta kyanangi wa de la ro gambu gi kaimba ka jo di ma thin suna wa gi base di khalana it act like your diaphragm di move down chi suna khajir air di subuna lo de nalogi straw ni la ta jo gi air balloon di fill up chir diaphragm di ya move chi suna tanda kyanangi model gi lower part di ya move chi suna yang ko di lung di ma tendur sang di nganzu gi it act as a model to show the mechanism of breathing khandisi me thangor tade ta di model di dang nganzu ngusu lungs ki ni pharla khebada a inhalation par gi left side inhalation goes diaphragm di ma move chi do diaphragm move ma china ribs moves out re air is drawn in lung di nganzu lungs na legor lung li yo khande sagor balloon di fill up char na lo gi balloon ni di fill up char ta kyorangi diaphragm di when it moves back na balloon khashagyu gi wadi yarang cha lo na khaji do air is forced out chawal ta je na lo la khasre bisleri na yo gi gambuni di khachire phumya chadur tadi kyonang gi dinde gi model jik sesero and you will khasre da analyze more kharisha nguni ngusu khandirisha dinde kyonang gi analyze share you try to make this model goyak bu sidura tadi ne thamadi dire ta chena nganzu gi uk ma tangwe kapso when we exhale what do we breathe out nganzu exhale cheo kapso uk ma tanga di kharwe lar so uk ma tanga di we breathe out carbon dioxide during the exhalation along with other gases in the young series remare ngama khaya jugo dinal mangbo bejo mi ge ma dangor dinal mang phenche di carbon dioxide chagor ta chena carbon dioxide di gas di carbon dioxide himba khande sagorebe gas di odorless colorless nganzu mi gi thongayo mara shapeless invention da tanga ju condition ha gogorebe la na we do that simple chemical activities the right side la test tube sumdo test tube thangbo kharlena transparent rangresha dine this color the white milky type chacha dine bad kora milky color chadwa sang digi khala gola na la ra dinde gi thana dinalola transparent yogiro water na shigi color yogi test tube thangbo jidwa this test tube is nothing dinalo chumarda that is the chemical substance known as a lime water de la nganji chemically we called it calcium hydroxide which is colorless re ta dinde gi colorless calcium hydroxide dinalo la you breathe kyorangi uk ma tang breathe out straw ji gyuchira dinalo la uk ma tang da carbon dioxide dinalo ma lugoro carbon dioxide luwana khachire this colorless will change into milky color dinde gi gas which can change the color of calcium hydroxide colorless to milky chitunge gi gas dir surelana it is only the carbon dioxide kyorangi calcium hydroxide dirwa nima ningang ngaju gi kharsere open air nalol oxygen nyamdo shower nerwa it will not change into milky some milky la change chitunge di chikpo di sulanarwa carbon dioxide so the activity di gunirwa we breathe out carbon dioxide gas during the exhalation like the proof chade gorela